Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, May 11th. So, this week, what we are going to do today is you are actually going to take the plate tectonics that we learned about last week, and this week, you are actually going to do hands on activities or models for them. So, over the next 3 days, you are going to show the three plate tectonic movements. Now, this is a STEM challenge like we did for Harry, where you are going to basically use whatever materials you have to create your plate boundaries. So instead of a structure for Harry, you are creating plate boundaries. So you can use any materials that you find in your house. So examples can be Play-Doh, clay, fruit peels, paper, cookies, anything to show correct plate movement. When you are done setting them up, you can either take a picture or you can send it through email, Teams, or you can use Flipgrid, which I will attach the link for you in a little bit. You are basically going to send your project to me any way you feel comfortable to. Some people feel more comfortable explaining, some people feel more comfortable with just pictures. However you want to do it is completely up to you. So for today, you are going to be working on your convergent plate movement. So you have to tell me what kind of plate boundary it is, what kind of movement is coming together to make this plate boundary. List two changes on land as a result of it. So basically, is it going to form a volcano? Is it going to form a mountain, earthquake? You are going to name and describe two places in the world that are famous due to this plate boundary movement. Any one of these answers can be found if you just Google them or use the information that you were given last week. So some of the ideas that you can use are, I created this little PowerPoint for you to kind of help you out. Some of the materials that you can use are food. Okay, food is always the best choice, but be sure to get permission from your parents before taking anything from their kitchen. You don't want to be taking dinner. But here's some graham crackers, there's Jell-O, Rice Krispie treats, candy. There's a whole endless possibility with food if you just take the time and kind of get creative with it. Play-Doh, modeling clay, regular clay. Okay, you can see that this is a divergent one. Okay, it's being divided, and the red is kind of creating something in the middle that we talked about, special to divergent plate boundaries. Remember to get creative with your ideas. Have fun with this. You're just playing around. You can have Legos, building blocks. Okay, I'm sure that somewhere in your house you have something like this. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be all the same color, all the same things like that. They can be different colors like you see up here. That's perfectly fine. Sponges, foam, okay, they're easy to cut into specific shape or plate boundaries. Cardboard can kind of help you out that they're not going to fall or anything like that. Sand, dirt, okay, this is actually kinetic sand. I know my daughter has a lot of it. If you want to use slime, I don't know how well that's going to work out, but I know that certain slimes have certain consistencies, so you can also use that as well. I have seen some other projects where people were using clothes, some people were using books, anything like that, you are going to be using to create your plate boundary. Okay, now remember, you need to include all of this information in your project. So, like I said, you can go onto Flipgrid. I'm going to share the link with you once we are done, but convergent boundary, everything listed, like I just said, you are going to show me the two types of changes on land that are created because of it. Excuse me. You can also do your whole project in here for your Flipgrid. Okay, once you create it and you send it to me, it is going to go into here for responses. Now, I've already changed all of the settings. So when you do send it to me, fellow students, I believe, are not allowed to see them. I think I took that option off. There's no commenting or anything like that. So please don't feel like it is going to be sent out to the internet for everyone to see. It is only going to be sent with me. I remember doing this with Lily, so it was very easy to do. Okay, so what is your objective for today? Oops. Like I said, you are going to be creating this convergent plate boundary with any materials that you can find in your house. Okay. In your project, remember you must tell me the 2 types of changes on land. You need to describe 2 places in the world. You need to tell me what kind of plate boundary it is, what is happening. Like I said, there is one of 2 ways that you can do this. You can submit it through Flipgrid. Like I said, I'm going to share this link. Or if you want, you can just go to general email and send it to me through there. That's perfectly fine as well. However you're more comfortable, it is completely up to you on how you want to send it to me. Okay? I'll be online from 10 to 2. I do apologize. I gotta drink more of this coffee. I will be online from 10 to 2 if you need me, if you have any questions, but make sure you get this convergent plate boundary done. It is going to be worth 10 points. So at the end of the week, you are going to have a 30-point lab grade. Yes, 30-point lab grade. You are then going to have a test on your plate boundaries at the end of the week, but this is going to be considered a lab grade. Granted, it only looks like 10 points right now, but they are going to add up at the end of the week. So please make sure that you are going to be following directions. Have an amazing day, guys. Miss you. Bye.